Right now, as you're watching this, you're losing money, not a lot at once, but every single day. And the worst part is, you probably don't even notice it happening, because it's not coming from something obvious. It's not your job, it's not your spending, and it's not because you're doing something wrong. It's happening quietly, in the background, built into the system itself. And while most people keep working harder, trying to save more, trying to do everything right, they're still falling behind. So the real question is, if you're not doing anything wrong, then why does it feel like you're losing anyway? In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly where your money is going, why it's happening, and how to finally stop it. So let's make this real for a second. Imagine you have money sitting in your account right now. You're not touching it. You're not spending it. You think it's safe. But in reality, that money is slowly losing value every single day. Not because of something you did, but because of something most people never pay attention to. Inflation. Now, you've probably heard that word before, but almost nobody understands what it actually means for their life. Because inflation isn't loud, it doesn't hit you all at once. It's silent, and that's what makes it dangerous. Prices slowly go up, while your money stays the same, which means, over time, your money buys less and less and less. And here's the part most people miss. Even if you're saving money, even if you're being responsible, you're still losing. That's why so many people feel like they're doing everything right, but somehow, they're still falling behind. Because they're not just fighting their own habits, they're fighting a system that's working against them. And as Warren Buffett once said, inflation is like a tax you don't see. And unlike normal taxes, you don't get a bill, you don't get a warning, it just slowly takes from you over time. Now here's where it gets even more interesting. Because inflation is only one part of the story, there are other forces, less obvious, that are quietly draining your money every single day. And once you see them, you'll start to understand why most people never get ahead, no matter how hard they try. So if inflation is silently taking your money, what else is happening that most people don't see? This is where things start to get interesting, because there are a few hidden rules that quietly decide who moves forward and who stays stuck. The first rule is this: money flows toward assets, not effort. And that's something most people were never taught. We're told to work harder, to earn more, to stay busy. But as Robert Kiyosaki explains, the real shift happens when you stop working for money and start owning things that generate money. Let me give you a simple example. Two people earn the same income. One spends most of it, maybe saves a little, and repeats that cycle every month. The other takes a small part of that income and consistently puts it into assets, stocks, businesses, anything that has the potential to grow. At first, there's almost no difference between them. Same lifestyle, same income, same situation. But over time, something starts to change. Because one person is only earning money, while the other is slowly building something that earns for them. And that gap starts small, but grows bigger every year. That's rule number one. Now here's the second rule. Time matters more than timing. Most people think they need the perfect moment, the perfect opportunity, the perfect setup. But in reality, waiting is often what costs them the most. Because while they're waiting, inflation keeps moving, prices keep rising, and opportunities quietly pass by. That's why people who start early, even with small amounts, almost always end up ahead. Not because they're smarter, but because they gave time a chance to work for them. And this leads to the third rule. The system rewards ownership, not participation. Think about it. When you work for a company, you're participating in the system. You get paid for your time, and that's it. But when you own part of something, even a small part, you benefit from its growth. And as Morgan Housel explains, small advantages, repeated over time, create outcomes that look impossible from the outside. That's why some people seem to move ahead faster, even when they don't earn that much more, because they're playing a different game. Now here's the part most people don't realize. They're not stuck because they're lazy. They're stuck because they were never shown these rules. And once you understand them, you start seeing things differently. You stop asking, how can I make more money? And start asking, How can I make money work for me? And in the next part, we're going to talk about why, even when people understand all of this, they still don't take action, and what's really holding them back. So if the rules are clear, why do so many people still stay stuck? Why don't they make that shift, even when they understand it? The answer isn't knowledge, it's psychology. Because when it comes to money, most decisions aren't logical, they're emotional, and that's where things start to go wrong. Fear, uncertainty, the need to feel safe, all of these quietly control what people do. And as Morgan Housel explains, doing well with money has less to do with intelligence and more to do with behavior, which means, even if you know what to do, you might still not do it. And that's exactly where most people get stuck. Let's break this down with real examples. Mistake number 1. Waiting for certainty. People want to feel safe before they act. They want guarantees. They want to be sure they won't lose. But in reality, certainty usually shows up after the opportunity is gone. So they wait and wait. And while they're waiting, everything keeps moving without them. Mistake number 2. Lifestyle inflation. This one is subtle, and that's why it's so dangerous. As people earn more, they spend more. A better phone, a nicer car, more comfort. And it feels like progress, but nothing really changes. Because instead of building assets, they're upgrading their lifestyle, and that keeps them stuck, just at a higher level. Mistake number 3. Following the crowd. Buying when everyone is excited, selling when everyone is afraid, reacting to headlines, instead of thinking long-term. And this is one of the most expensive mistakes, because it feels right in the moment, but leads to the worst results over time. Now here's the deeper problem. Most people don't even realize they're making these mistakes, because from their perspective, they're being careful, they're being responsible, they're doing what everyone else is doing. And that's exactly the issue, because the system doesn't reward normal behavior, it rewards a different mindset. Patience, ownership, long-term thinking, and emotional control. And those things don't feel natural, especially in a world that pushes you to react instantly. So the real advantage isn't just knowing what to do, it's being able to do it when it feels uncomfortable, because that's where almost everyone else stops. And in the final part, I'm going to show you how to actually start making that shift in a simple and practical way, so you don't stay stuck in the same cycle year after year. So what does all of this actually mean for you? It means nothing changes until you change how you play the game, because staying broke isn't just about money, it's about how you think, how you react, and the decisions you make every day. Right now, you have 2 paths. The first one is the path most people take. Work more, spend more, wait for the right time, and hope things eventually change. But the problem is, that path keeps you in the same cycle, just at a different level. The second path is harder, because it requires awareness, it requires patience, and it requires doing things that don't feel comfortable at first. But it's the only path that actually leads somewhere different. Because the truth is, you don't need to be perfect. You don't need a lot of money to start. You don't need to know everything. You just need to start thinking differently and acting differently from the majority. Because over time, small decisions, repeated consistently, create results that look impossible from the outside. That's how people slowly move ahead, while everyone else stays stuck. And if you've watched this far, you're already ahead of most people, because most people never even question what's happening. But now, you see it. You see how money really works. You see the hidden rules. And you see what's been holding you back. So the only question left is, what are you going to do with that? If you want to stay ahead of what most people never understand, and start making smarter financial decisions, subscribe now, because the difference between staying stuck and moving forward starts with what you learn next.